Imagine you waking up one day and everything around you turned into an animation. Would you pay close attention to every detail around you? From the way people move to the way droplet of rain splashes onto the ground. Hayao Miyazaki doesn't force us to understand everything about the world, but he makes us aware of many things the world around us has to offer. In every single film he produces, there is a slow-moving yet always animated emptiness that is best described by a simple Japanese word called ma. Miyazaki uses images to guide the pace and give the audience time to learn or to appreciate something about the world he chooses to show. And he says, quote, "If you just have non-stop action with no breathing space at all, it's just busyness. But if you take a moment, then the tension building in the film can grow into a wider dimension." Would you try to fit into the world around you, following its norms, its people, agreeing with what they consider to be right or wrong? My real question is, would you want to fit into the world around you? Morality is much more complex than we think. And what I love the most about Studio Ghibli is the fact that Miyazaki introduces the grey areas of morality. The decision and action his characters make will always raise questions. There's never a clear and simple right or wrong answer to it. It's either a mixture of both, or it remains unanswered and that it is up to the audience to decide what they want to believe in. Miyazaki takes this concept a step further, complicating the impression of good and bad. Good doesn't mean the best, and bad doesn't mean it's evil. Every character he creates has positive and negative traits within him or her. Because of these imperfections, the characters are much more like human. Empathy is what brings us closer to the character. This does not mean we must always agree with what they do or sympathize for them, but rather acknowledge and understand how they all started and where they are heading towards. As the audiences, we empathize and relate to those who possess such human qualities, even though they are animated figures on the screen. This brings us to the next point, and that is emotions. We know that a film is successful when we experience what the character feels. Goals are not always meant to be achieved. Like life, it is the journey or the process itself that makes it important. The ride that consists the highs and the lows. His characters are not always bound to get what they want, but instead he gives them what they need.
それは子どもたちやそのエンターテインメントのお客さんたちに向かう作品であっても、今までこうだったから、あるいはこうだからこういう悪役が出てきてこれやっつければいいんだとかっていうふうに簡単に作ってはいけないっていうふうに思っています。
This is Fate in Cinema, and I'll be seeing you next week. Thanks for watching.